Welcome back to Health and Honesty Kitchen. I'm your host, Honest Chrissie, and today is a very special day. It is our first day of our 40 Days of GAPS diet. Well, not technically, it's the night before because I need to make some soup stock, and I wanted you guys to see how easy it was to prepare. So get your soup pots ready. So I'm going to put the chicken right in, followed by the bones. If you do not have a chicken carcass, by the way, you can just throw a whole chicken in there, and then when you strain it at the end, you can pick off chicken and have it on the side or add it to the soup later. So I'm going to add all the chicken goodies. It's very important also when you are cooking your chicken for a meal to save the bag right here, the innards, the gross stuff that's found inside of the chicken when you open it up and don't want to cook. You save that because this has wonderful nutrition and nutrients that we don't find in the chicken itself, in the chicken meat. Lots of good vitamins and nutrients. So we're going to put that in there with the soup stock. And remember, we're going to be straining all of this when the soup stock is done. Next, I'm going to put about 2 chunks of beef bones. Have a good joint in there. And easy. Now it's important to remember that we're doing the GAPS diet to heal and seal our gut lining. So we here bought 100% grass-fed and finished beef, and we have organic pasture-raised chicken. And that's because we don't want any of the toxic additives that they put in feed or that they get around in our soups, because that's going to get in our body and we're not going to be able to heal as well. So be careful where you get your meat. And over here we have our organic vegetables, which also a quick Google search will show how pesticides do show up in the urine of consumers, like glyphosate. And we're just throwing it all in there, and even onion you can leave some of the peel on. And I have a handful of garlic, which is very anti-inflammatory and gives a great flavor. So just roughly chop up your vegetables and throw it in there. Now all we need is salt and pepper. And we're not going to do cracked pepper because for the intro part of the diet, we don't do any spices, seasonings, or herbs. But we can put that in for flavor at the beginning and strain that out. And pepper gives a great flavor and also increases nutrient absorption. So I'm going to put a small palm full of pepper in, salt, and then a little bit of apple cider vinegar to help pull out the nutrients from the bones. Then after the soup is done, we can even season to taste with salt. Okay? And a splash of apple cider vinegar. Last but not least, we need water to cover. Now I've filled it up with water and I'm ready to set it on the stove. And that's what I've just done. I've set it on the stove and I'm going to turn it on high until it comes to a boil. After it comes to a boil, I'm going to then turn it on low and then cover it so that it can gently simmer for about 3 hours. So I've let it cook for about 3 hours, and I also want to let it sit for at least an hour until it gets cool enough for me to work with. Once it's cool enough, I'm going to pour everything into a strainer that is on top of a large pot so that I can strain all the big and little bits out and have this nice, beautiful broth left for me to work with. And that's it. It is so super simple and easy. And you can even store some of the cooled off stock into ice cube trays and freeze for future use. I mean, that's a pretty neat trick. So if you enjoyed this video, if it helped you, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more gut healthy recipes.